So they cannot stand you because of your light. This topic is kind of sensitive because it can come off as arrogant or perceived as being prideful, but it's not. A lot of people sometimes sit with themselves and question themselves because they try to correct how people perceive them. Sometimes people that are anointed, people that are chosen, they think that they can correct how people look at them. But I'm here to tell you that if someone cannot stand you, if someone is intimidated by your light, it's not because of things that you do or things that you say. It's not because you are arrogant or prideful. It's just the fact that you have this refined light within you. That's it. There are some people who think to themselves and say, I need to be more respectful. I need to be more accommodating. But let me tell you something. The more you internalize the fact that people find you intimidating, they try to humble you. It makes you reduce yourself. And the more you keep going down to reduce yourself, the more your light keeps shutting down. The intention to be intimidating was never yours to begin with. That's something I need you to understand. When someone is trying to reduce your light spiritually, because you are naturally humble, you are naturally kind, you naturally want to make people feel comfortable around you, your first response will be to diminish yourself. And usually it will come to you unconsciously. You won't know when you start diminishing yourself so other people can feel comfortable. That's the first instincts that come to people like you. But the problem with this is you will keep diminishing yourself because you have no control of your light. Do you understand? So the reason why people that are gifted, chosen ones that intimidate other people is because you are like a mirror. Other people that are not aligned as you are can see the areas of their lives that are deficit or lack thereof. Okay? And this is what is intimidating to them, not your actions, not your presentations. So instead of doing the inner work, the shadow work to brighten their own light, they become defensive and then they try to attack you because they are lazy to do the work that you've done to make your life bright. There are two things about someone with light, someone that is perceived as intimidating. You can be born with your gifts, your light, and work hard to acquire more skills to brighten that light. When you achieve this, you become intimidating to people that refuse to do the inner work. And some people will feel exposed in the presence of someone who is deeply aligned, disciplined, and self-aware. Here's something you need to have in mind when you try to change yourself to make people comfortable. Number one, if you are aligned, if you are spiritually aligned, that doesn't mean everyone around you is spiritually aligned. So imagine trying to diminish yourself for people that are not spiritually aligned. Do you see what I'm saying? When you enter a room and you observe someone is behaving negatively to you, right? And you study that person, you see that they have more than you do. You research about them and you ask questions about them, probably in your workplace. Might be your boss, maybe you start working in a new job. And your boss have this attitude around you that they don't have for other employees. And you're wondering, why is this lady acting like this? And why is this man acting like this? She has more than I have. She's my boss. She's richer than me. She's prettier than me. You understand? She has the best shoes. She has the best cars, whatever it is. But there is something about me that makes her uncomfortable. If you ever notice something like this and you are trying your possible best to make that person feel comfortable, you are being respectful to that person, but it doesn't change how they treat you. And you've not said anything that should be triggering to them. All you've been is respectful, but you just cannot understand why they keep treating you like that. It's because you are more spiritually attractive than you realize. As chosen one, sometimes you focus on your inner worth and your spirit, and you tend to underestimate how you look physically. The light doesn't just shine inside, it shines through you. It reflects on other people. And this is what is triggering to people. Because you carry this energy, This is just naturally off-putting to people that lack that deep self-awareness and self-alignment. They are operating from a place of false confidence, from a place of conceit rather than true confidence. So as a chosen one, you will notice that people you are attracted to, people you look up to, when you get to meet them, it might take 2 or 3 business days, and you'll start to see that they are also intimidated by you. And then you ask yourself, why? It's not about what you did. It's not about your presentation. It's just you and the light that you carry. Just imagine how the sun radiates light. If you go too close to a bright light, you will be uncomfortable. If something that is dark go close to light, whatever is hidden will be revealed. And not everyone wants you to see what is underneath that darkness. It makes them feel uneasy. So as someone that naturally comes off as intimidating, you can possess that deep, genuine confidence that comes from the inside. So when you enter a room, it forces other people who relied on superficial, who have these arrogant forms of confidence, to confront the fact that they lack what it takes to be confident and to be self-aware, to be aligned. Some people will feel intimidated because they cannot meet or contain whatever you are bringing to the table. This will make them be in competition with you. That's how you know you're intimidating. They will attempt to humble and downplay you just to make themselves, more visible. It's just an attempt to deflect the light away from you and then shine a false light onto themselves. For some people, this is the first time they will be meeting someone with that kind of energy. You will just be as humble as you can, sit on your own, and someone in a group of people will start talking about you and be like, who do you think, who does she think she is? Maybe you feel like you don't want to talk to anybody. Not everybody comes to a work environment to laugh or to play. Some people just want to come to work or wherever they are assigned to do whatever they were assigned to do and just leave. Not everyone wants to make friends with people, and that might just be the reason why they feel intimidated. So what can you do about it? Nothing. Your light exposes the internal deficits of other people. That's the reason why you are intimidating to them. That's the reason why they try to pull you down. That's the reason why they want to compare themselves to you constantly. That's the reason why they want to show up in areas that will make you feel small. If they bring up competition in areas that they feel like you've not had the most accomplishment, let's say you don't have your own home, they will bring up conversations about owning homes. If you are not married and everyone else is married, they will make it look like marriage is the epitome of life, and the fact that you are not married means you are not up to their level. But you were never in competition with them about whether or not you are married. They just want to bring up aspects of their life where they want to show you that you are not up to them regardless of what you bring to the workplace environment. They will bring up irrelevant topics and see if they can compete in that area for no reason. When they sense that there are other areas of life that you cannot compete, they will bring those aspects unrelated to the job just to compete with you. So you will be in a work environment and you will be the best at your job, where everyone relies on you, everyone respects you, and here they come talking about Birkin bags, which is unrelated, right? They will make it look like if you don't have all of these things, then you're not up to them. Do you understand? Then there are some people that view your spiritual conviction as intimidation. A person with a strong purpose can unintentionally challenge someone with mediocrity or lack of purpose. You are a living evidence that growth is possible. People are inspired by you. For other people that feel intimidated by your light, they become defensive. They tell you that whatever you are offering is nothing. They make you look like you're nothing, okay? So instead of these people to do the inner work, they attack what you have going on for yourself. Because inner work is difficult. And for someone who always try to be accountable for their actions, you are always trying to heal your wounds. You are disciplined, you're humble, you're honest. You have the ability to change. Many people would rather sit and criticize other people than be accountable to themselves. Many people would rather mock other people or make a kiki moment out of other people's demise. Many people would rather sit and gossip other people. Many people would rather compete or sabotage. So when you come in with your own energy, it can make them feel small. They will feel intimidated. They will try to humble you because to them, attacking the light feels easier than developing their own. Like I said before, there is a natural light and there is the natural light that is developed to shine across every circumstance. Some people are born with it. You are born with your charisma. You are born with your spiritual knowledge, with your sensitivity, with your awareness, with your discernment, with your creativity, with intelligence, with emotional insight. Sometimes it's just underdeveloped, okay? Because you haven't had the opportunity to refine what you came with. Something you need to understand is raw potential is not enough. It needs to be refined. So when you go through life circumstances, life will make you refine what is already there. When you refine what is already there, that's when you move with so much alignment because what you've brought into this world have been refined and it's in its highest presentation. That is what is intimidating to people because not everyone have the ability or the tenacity, the consistency, the willpower to develop what they have inside of them or to recognize the light that they carry. That's the difference between you and them. And that is what is intimidating. That's why you see people say, there is just something about that person. There's something about the energy of that person. There's something that makes me nervous around that person. There's something that makes me feel seen when I'm around that person. I feel seen, I feel heard. What people like that are trying to say or what people like that are sensing around you is just that alignment that's reflecting onto them. When you meet up with people that are ready to grow, when they come close to you and they perceive that alignment, it reflects positivity on their lives. It doesn't resolve to intimidation. When people aren't able to process why you show up the way you show up, that's when they become intimidated. A healed person, someone that is ready to do the inner work, will look at you and say, "You inspire me." Another person with insecurity will want to tear you down. So when you get to a place where you've been able to develop yourself and you become intimidating to people, never become arrogant or proud, because when you choose to reflect the best version of yourself, it doesn't make you superior. So never feel like you are superior. Never feel like you need to defend yourself. Okay? The purpose of your light is not to be dominating to people. It's to be able to illuminate people that are ready to grow. So as someone that have worked on yourself, right? As someone that has a refined energy, you've been able to do the inner work. You are like a mirror to other people. And that's the reason why people are intimidated by you. The presence of someone that is disciplined will always expose the excuses of one that is undisciplined. And people who refuse to do the inner work will often resent people who've done the inner work and are moving about with results of doing that inner work. The message here is never to feel the need to make people that are uncomfortable around you comfortable just because they are intimidated by your light. Making people comfortable around you because they are intimidated by your light will force you to continue to diminish that light. And the greatest betrayal to yourself will be to diminish your light, to make someone that hasn't done the inner work comfortable. Have you ever been in a situation where you are questioning yourself if there is a character that you have that causes people to be intimidated by you, and you're trying your possible best to be as humble, as level-headed, as low as you can just because you want people to accept or to be comfortable around you? And you've noticed that this is not just for one person. it's a current pattern in your life, and you are at a place where you feel like you can't go any lower, because how long will you continue to go lower just for other people to feel comfortable? If you are in this position today, listen to this carefully. You cannot diminish your light for people that are not spiritually aligned. You cannot diminish your light for people that have not done the inner work to reflect such intensity of light. It's not your problem that they feel intimidated by the results of the inner work that you've done. So never feel the need to reduce yourself.